Good morning, everyone. Today is our second day of meeting in the subject trade statistics. Okay, as a start, I want you to say hello to everyone. Say hi to everyone, please. You wave a hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
please say,
Hi.
turn on your microphone and say hi to your classmate. Okay, so okay, thank you very much. Okay, so um I want you to introduce again yourself for us to familiarize the name of every student attending my class. Okay, let's start with Tian. There are only three things that you're going to share: your name, your major, and your interest. What are the things you like to do? Again, if you're going to introduce yourself, name and where you're from, okay? Then your major and what are the things you like to do, your interest, okay? Let me start, okay? My name is Professor Christine Joy Simpao. I am a proud Filipino. I'm a doctor of business management specializing hospitality management, and I like doing sports like playing badminton, volleyball, and swimming. Okay, your turn, Tian.
Hi everyone, my name is Thư. I'm come from Vietnam and I belong to International Trade Commerce Department and my hobby is traveling.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Okay, next, let us move on to uh, Eugene. Eugene, unmute your microphone. Hello.
Yes,
Okay, start now.
my name is Yeojin. I'm Korean and my major is English literature. Yes.
What do you like to do?
Um, I like to sleep.
You like to sleep a lot, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, let us call on Lee Jong Song. Lee Jong Song, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Chung and I'm from the Daegu. My major is international trade, and my interest is sports. For example, basketball and soccer and
Oh,
baseball.
okay. Who is your favorite NBA player?
Um, Jason Tatum,
Oh,
Boston
okay.
Boston Celtics.
Ah, okay, Celtic. Okay. That's good. Okay. Next, let us hear from Park Jong Jun. Park Jong Jun, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Park Dong-jun.
Mhm.
Uh,
Your major.
my major is visual.
International trade or commerce.
Yes,
Okay. What you like to do? Do you love playing football also?
I like play soccer.
Ah, okay. Are you a player? Do you have a
Yes.
team?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's call on to Tangwan Q. Tangwan Q, where are you?
I'm here.
Okay. So introduce yourself, your name, where you
Uh,
from.
um, my name is Tang Wan Chu.
Okay.
I'm from China. Um, I'm 총공
Okay,
is violin.
oh,
I like eat vegetables.
very good, very good. Okay, nice. Okay, so maybe one time
네.
we play violin in our class. It's okay? What
Okay.
is your favorite piece? What is your favorite song you play?
어, 어, 영어, English, 어떻게 말해요? 어,
Ah, okay, so it's okay. So do you know a lot of English song, 영어, 노래?
yes, I don't know. Yes.
Ah, okay. So one time,
Okay.
kindly sing a song, play a violin in our class, okay? Now, let us call on Lu Yiming. Lu Yiming, odi ka?
Yes, teachers.
Okay, kindly turn on your
My
camera.
my my name is Lu Yiming.
Do you have a
I'm
camera?
from China.
Camera.
Uh, I'm from China. My major is cello.
Wow. Okay, so uh, you and 1Q is going to play cello and violin one day in our class, okay?
Yes.
Okay, next we call on Nahum. Nahum, hello, okay. Kindly turn on your microphone. What is your Korean name? Your Chinese name.
Okay, yes.
Lu Xin, your Chinese name. Lu Xin.
My name, my name is Lucy.
Okay, Lu Xin. I'm going to check your attendance. Okay, Lu Xin. Okay, Lu Xin, introduce yourself, your name, Orinara, where you from, then your major, and what you like to do. Interest. Okay, let's start.
Uh, I'm from China.
Okay,
Yes.
major.
I like
专业
怎么说？I like
你的
major.
专业
不在中上嘅。
What? In English. You like,
I don't know. Yeah.
okay, anyway, I don't know also. Okay, anyway, thank you very much, Lucine. Okay, now let's call
I'm
on,
sorry.
okay, it's okay, no problem. Okay, now let's call on Jang Yokham. Jang Yokham, introduce yourself.
네, 있어요, 여기.
Okay, my name is,
My Korean name 장여강. My Chinese name 张意涵. I'm from China. 在增贡，古在通上，
okay,
古在通上。
and
My
what you like
favorite
to
thing,
do?
my favorite thing is eat delicious food.
Oh, dokate. Okay, so what Korean food you like?
돈가스.
Tonkatsu. It's also similar with Chinese pork chop, right? Um, pork cutlet. Okay, thank you very much. Now let us hear from Tao Shu Chang. Thank you. Okay, Tao Shu Chang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hello everyone. My Chinese name is Tao Xucheng. My Korean name is Tao Zhong.
Okay.
I'm come from China.
Okay.
My hobbies is reading.
Okay.
My manager is my major is management.
Okay, your management
네,
science,
my
right?
English is not very good. I'm pleasure to have a class with you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure also. What is your
Thank you.
favorite book?
네,
Yes, you read Chinese book, history,
yeah.
sarang,
네.
you love story, novel, horror.
Sorry.
Okay. Maybe Chinese literature. Okay. Who else did I did not mention? So I already called your name. Everybody, please let me know if I didn't recognize you. Okay. So now, let's start. Okay. So I want you to open your, let's start. Okay. Can you see my slide now? We are now in chapter 1 of our subject, okay? For today, okay, if you are ready, please type 1. Type 1 in our chat room here. Type 1. Type 1 if you're ready. Type 1 if you're ready. Okay? If you are ready to listen. Don't you worry because the video is recorded. I am going to upload the video, okay, in YouTube, and you have to watch it, okay, so that you could recall everything that we discussed, okay? So are you
Professor,
ready? Yes?
the last video can open.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm going to check it again. Okay, I'm going because it's still on process. Maybe this morning after our class we will check it again. Okay. So now, okay. So for today, we will learn what is statistics, why we need to study statistics, where, and how statistics is being used in business, and what are the problems that the people encounter in using statistics, and let us try to do some activities. Okay, so we are going to define statistics. We will know the different reasons why we need to study statistics, where can we use statistics, and the challenges. Okay, so as a start, kindly log into www.kahoot.it. Everybody, www.kahoot.it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Kahoot. Okay, okay, okay. So this one. Okay, so please register now. I had tried it, okay, a while ago. Try to log in. Log into Kahoot.it. This one, Kahoot.it. And then you have to type game pin. Did you get it? Okay, please, no one is registering yet. Okay, Kahoot. Okay, Jong Song is already in.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 players already in. Who else? Okay, try to log in to everybody to www.kahoot.it. Okay, Jang Yok Ham, to Teng Tao. You register. You register.
Start.
Yes, go to Google, type Kahoot.it. Jong Song, Jong-sung,
Yeah.
can you please speak in Korean on how the Chinese student can do it because they can understand Korean. Can you help me, please? Jong-sung? Jong-sung?
Hello.
Yes? Can you help me explain in Korean what to do, like what you did?
Okay.
Okay.
Teacher, where is the starting?
But they have to register first. They have to log in to kahoot.it.
Okay.
Tell them, please. In Korean. Okay. So we have Manu, Yojin, Park Jong-jun, Tu, and Jung-sung. Okay. Tian, Tu.
Yeah.
Explain in Korean what to do.
지금
Chinese students, listen. Go.
지금 가후대 들어가세요.
Okay.
혹시 이해하면 좀 이해하고.
Okay. Chinese student, please register. Chang Yokham.
네, 있어요.
Kahoot 있어요? Kahoot 여기. Go to Google. Okay, go to Google and register in Kahoot. Eugene, can you help me explain in Korean? Manuel, good morning. Okay, Eugene, kindly explain in Korean how they are going to do it.
여기 www.kahoot 이거 여기 들어가서 이거 게임 핀 이거 쳐서 들어오시면 되세요.
알았지? Emmanuel, you did not register yet. Go to
I actually registered. Mano.
your name is Mano. Okay, good. Who else? How about Lin? Lin? Hello, Lin. Where's Lin Fa? Okay, and the other students, okay? The Chinese students, okay, are not yet registered. Kindly help them, okay? Shu Cheng Tao.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
You already register Kahoot?
Sorry, I can't know why I can't loading it.
Are you in China?
Oh, no, I'm Korean.
You type Google in www.kahoot.it.
Yes, I'm trying it.
Then you enter the game pin 255226.
Yeah.
Okay. Chang Yokham.
네.
Okay, are you registered? Oops, why?
지금
Can I see? Show it in the camera.
지금 들어오세요.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's start. There are only 5 students who registered. Eo Jin, Park Jong Jun. Oh, Tao Shu Chang. Tao Shu Chang. Tao Shu Chang.
Yes.
Can you help me explain in Chinese to the students what to do?
教授说让把就是加入这个 Kahoot， 然后搜上面那个网址，然后用那个应聘。
Okay, so let us
关键
see.
是我现在搜不出来呀。
你用手机上用谷歌浏览器下一个，谷歌商城。
You don't have to download. Just go to Google, then type www.kahoot.it. Okay. Park Chung Jun is there. Eo Jin, Lin Lin. Where are the other students? Lin Lin. Kindly turn on your camera. Okay. I'm not going to check your attendance if you're not going to show your face unless your camera is not working. It would be useless, okay? Okay. Lu Yining, did you get it already? Okay, Tang Wan Shu is good, already registered. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes more before we start. Okay. Iyojin, Tao Cheng, Manu, Zhong Shou, Tang Wan Shu. Okay. Where are the other students? Okay, so let us wait for them. 2 more minutes. Okay, and then we will start the Kahoot. Okay. So this is just only an introduction of statistics so that it will give you an information on the introduction or the overview of statistics. Okay. So are you ready? Okay, 2 more minutes. Noel Myong. Okay, are you registered? Lin Lin. You can hear the sound. Why? You have to turn on the volume. Okay. There's nothing wrong with the Zoom. Okay. Can you hear me now? Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. But some other students said they could not hear me. Okay. So 1 more minute for the other students to register. Okay. 1 more minute, and then we will start now. Okay, for the last time, you have to register to the Kahoot.it. Okay. 1 more minute. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, so just click the answer. Okay. First is get to know your teacher. So click the color of your answer. Click the color of your answer. Good. Okay. Now let's proceed to the next. You don't know my name? I'm not Dr. Seuss. I am not Miss Butterfly. My name is Christine Joy Esimpao. Okay. Next. Okay, that's good. Okay. So next. Okay, so what is our subject? What is our subject? Very good. Okay, it's trade, it's statistics. Okay. Okay, that's good. Next. Where does your teacher come from? Am I from Mars? Oh, I am not from Hawaii. I just look like American blonde, but I am from the Philippines. Okay. Okay, next. Okay. Okay. Which pet does your teacher have? What do you think? Which pet do I have? Do I have a cat? Do I have a bunny? Do I have a dog? Okay. Oh, how did you know that I don't have a pet? Okay. Of course, because we live here in Korea, that's why we are not allowed to take care. Unlike Tutu has a dog, but there's no place here, and I have a son, so that might create some problem with his health. Okay. Next. Do I like playing music? Do I like running? Do I like shopping? Do I like painting? Ah, yes. Okay, so I like shopping. Okay, because that is the only choice that I have there. Okay, thank you. Next is the next quiz. Where did your teacher go on vacation? Where do you think I spent my vacation during summertime? Where do you think? Okay, so only in the park because because of coronavirus. Okay, I went to the beach, but most of the time I went to the park. Okay, next, last four question. Which fun fact is true about your teacher? Did I try skydiving? Do I have 5 siblings? Do I play banjo? Do I play badminton and volleyball? Answer now. Okay. Which fact true? Okay, I play badminton and volleyball. I'm afraid of heights. Okay, I haven't tried skydiving. Okay, next. Are you excited to start the new school? Absolutely yes. Not really. Absolutely. Or I wish I still had vacation. Are you excited for the new school year? Okay. So yes, only 4. So not really. Why? And of course, absolutely. I know you still want to have your vacation. Okay. So next, true or false? Okay, this one is for statistic. Statistic is about interpretation of data. Make a wild guess. Statistic is about interpretation of data. True or false? Correct. Okay, statistic is more on interpreting the data, giving an information or meaning to numbers. Okay. Next. Okay. Second to the last. Which one of the following does not describe it? Which of the following does not describe collecting, organizing? Okay. Statistics is about collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting. The word brewing, that is for coffee. Coffee mo go. Okay, coffee. Okay. So next. Okay. The last one. Who is the father of statistics? Who do you think is the father of statistics? Your wild guess. Who is the father of wild guess? Okay, the answer is Sir Ronald Fisher. Okay, so let's check who got the highest score. Anu. Oh, okay. Second, Eugene and 5. Wait. So congratulations. Okay, a round of applause for all of you. Okay. Thank you very much. A round of applause for everyone for the participation. Okay, so now let's start. Okay. Let me share with you my screen again. Okay, so what is statistics? We say statistic is the science of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting and presenting data. Okay, so we could have an acronym for the word. Let me use an draw. Okay, the word, the O A I P. Okay, that is the acronym of statistics. We collect, we organize, we analyze, we interpret, and we present data. Okay. Okay. Can you please help me translate this in Korean? Wait a minute. More. Okay, where is my screen now? Okay. So Eugene, can you please help me can you please help me translate the word collecting in Korean? What is collecting in Korean? 이어진.
모으다.
모다.
정보를 모으는.
Organizing. Organizing, collecting, organizing. What is that is in Korean? Okay. Where is okay? Anyway, let's continue. Okay, don't you know that statistics is about measuring, reporting the number? We summarize a sample data and we get some average score of the data. Okay, so there are different kinds of statistics. Number one, we have descriptive. Okay, and the other one is we have for the descriptive, we means describe. The word describe. Okay, you are going to interpret the graph. You're going to interpret the graph, the pie graph. Okay, that is descriptive. And next is we have like the different tools we can use to describe data is central tendency, variability, relative position, and relationship. Okay, so the second type of statistics is we have inferential. Okay, inferential. Okay, when we say inferential, it means that you generalize the sample to a population and you interpret them. Example, there is a value, the phi value. The score you get is around 0.05. Okay, so this is score, it means a certain meaning, like a number with a meaning. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say if it is 1, it means good. It means 2, it's very good. If number 3 result, it means excellent. Okay, so this is inferential. There is a number and then it has a meaning. We use formula. Okay, we use a particular formula to know the meaning of the answer. Okay, so what are the formula? Okay, we can use ANOVA, t-test, multiple regression, chi-square, and a lot more. Okay, so you could see here when in terms of describing data, we use sampling and survey. We describe visual, like the graph. We use numerical summaries, okay, the average scores, and we use the probability. And that are the tools we use in collecting and describing data. But for inferences, we use estimating parameters, hypotheses, regressions, and quality control. Okay, so now let's next slide. Okay, so why do we need to study statistics? Okay, please, can you please help me read in Korean? Park Jong-jun, please. I hope the translation is correct. Park Jong-jun. Hello? Park Jong-jun, are you in there? Yes, can you please read the Korean in the Korean translation?
다른 사람의 데이터분
Okay,
더
continue.
잘 활용할 수 있게 데이터 분석, 인수, 신뢰, 회사 경쟁 우위를
Okay.
커뮤니케이션을 추진하고
Mhm.
문제 해결을 개선한다. 컴퓨터 스킬.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Kiso. Why do we need to study statistics? Because we will make you a better consumer or other people's data analysis. Emmanuel, when you buy a perfume, how do you choose your perfume, Emmanuel? By survey, by recommendations, or you check online? How do you buy perfume? How do you select, Emmanuel?
Yes, it depends. Sometimes
So
there were time I get it on a recommendation. Maybe one of my friends used it before, and then he tells me about it, and then I get to buy it.
okay, so that is about recommendation. You are making a survey. Okay, why don't you think that Samsung become the number one mobile phone in the world? Okay, they are in ranking because the people had chosen them. Okay, the people had chosen Samsung to be their preference, okay, in terms of mobile phone. Okay, and also it will help you, okay, confidently analyze data. Oh, I have a proof, okay, that this is the result, okay, in election. The reason why Donald Trump won, because it has a proof. Okay, they have a voters record, and that could give a confident data analysis. Okay, and you will have an advantage of it by using statistics. That's why in year 2019, what is the common food of Korean? Eugene, what do you think is the number one food of Korean? Eugene?
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap. Okay. Okay, that is number one. In 2019, don't you know the number one food that had been eaten in Korea is bread, pang. Pang mogo manayo. They eat a lot of bread last 2019. It's kind of surprising, right? Because Korean, you love eating rice or bibimbap, kukpap, tegukukpap, something like that. Okay. Because of the statistics, wherein bread is the number one product eaten by Korean, if I am a businessman, I am going to make a business related to bread. Why? Because that is now the trend. Bread is the number one product being sold in Korea. Therefore, if I want to do a business, I will do a business related or connecting to the bread, okay? And also it will give you solve your problem, and it will help you develop your skills in computer, okay? The specific reasons is that communication through statistics, you will be able to communicate and interpret the problem, okay, with sasotong. I don't know if my translation is correct, okay? And you will learn a new skills because here in statistics, we will use Microsoft Excel, okay? And also it will reveal underlying relationship, okay? Is education has a relationship with wealth? Do you think? Anybody? Do you believe that? Do you believe that if you have a good education, you are probably become wealthy? true or false. If your answer is true, type 1. If your answer is false, type 2. Okay, go. Okay, so do you believe that education, your bachelor, your degree, your university, your college degree will make you wealthy, will make you rich? Type your answer here. 1 or 2. Okay, type your answer here. 1 or 2. Okay, so if you think your education will make you rich, type 1. If you think your education will not make you rich, type 2. Go. Okay, so do the typing now. Do you believe that? True or false? Okay, again, everybody listen. Okay, if you believe, okay, that education, okay, can make you rich, type 1 for yes and 2 for no. Okay, so if you believe that education can make you rich, type 1 for yes or type 2 for no. Vote now. You could make a vote now. Okay,
Professional.
yes, 10.
Education from school, from university,
Yes,
or
education, your university, college education. Okay, type 1, type type 1 if you believe your education will make you wealthy. 1, 2, some said 2, some said no, some said 1. Okay, so in our survey, okay, 11 是生巧 do numbers, okay, 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students voted that yes, education will make you wealthy, and uh, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5. Also, 5 students had voted no. Okay, so 50-50. Okay, so in the survey, um, they believe, okay, they believe that, wait a minute, okay, okay, they believe that education will make you rich. I'm not saying your answer is wrong. I'm not saying your answer is right now, because the study had been conducted, okay, 5 years ago. If we are going to make uh, a theory that today people doesn't believe that education will make them rich, and that is another study. Okay, so now, okay, so in statistic you will learn different software. You will learn Akastat, SPSS, StatWing, Excel Stat, Wizard, and etc. There are a lot of computer software that will help you, okay, to find and analyze your data. Okay. Another one is reason is that it could improve the process. Okay. It could help firms oversee the supplier. It could monitor their internal operations, and it could identify their problems. Okay, and also it will help you in auditing. 비준니스 통계 사용. Okay, this will help you to estimate the proportion of incorrectly paid invoices using statistics. Okay, another one is that through marketing. Okay, you will know which product is saleable. You will know whose customer wants your products. Okay, it will help you analyze consumer data. Okay, and it will also help you, example, identify how much Chinese students are willing to spend for their food? How much money does Vietnam student is willing to pay for their perfume or other accessories? Okay. Also, statistic is being used in healthcare, okay, for mental and physical assessment, okay, and also for quality improvement. They are using a triple inspection program, okay. So don't you worry, we're going to discuss those things in detail as we go along with our lesson, okay. So also statistics could be helpful in purchasing. Okay, so a food producer purchases plastic containers for packaging its products. Okay, so they're going to check, okay, which one is effective, which one is defective, or which product is good, which product is not good, or which product is cheaper, okay, or which product is expensive or bisayo. Okay, and also they use statistics, the effectivity of the medicine. How many people, okay, experience good results with taking a medicine, or how many people experience negative result or impact of the medicine, okay? In the business also, by managing inventory and product warranty. Okay, so Professor, what are the ideal data analyst of characteristic of data? Okay, data, those are the informations that are not yet processed. Okay, so we have to analyze data. What are the example of data? Age, height, okay, money, weight, gender. Okay, those are the example of data. Okay, so your data must be current. Okay, it should communicate well. It should be proactive. It should has a broad outlook. It should be flexible. It should focus on the main problem. Okay, can you please help me? Tao Shu Cheng? Tao Shu Cheng?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you read the Chinese character here?
Oh, OK。技术上目前晚词沟通很好，极其主动，开阔眼界，有弹性，焦点集中在主要问题上，按时间先后计算。OK。
Okay, thank you. Okay, I use this one so that the Chinese student could identify our discussion also. Okay, so when you choose your data, Korean students, you also have your Korean translation there, but I only used before Google, but next time I'm going to use Neighbor. Okay, so the data must focus with the problem and it should be relevant to what you are looking for. Okay, so next let us call on okay, Lee Jong Song. Kindly read the Korean version of the characteristic of data. Lee Jong Song.
I'm okay.
Yeah. So please read.
그 또는 그녀와 한계를 알고 기꺼이 도움을 청한다. 불완전한 정보를 다룰 수 있다. 직업적인 사실성을 가지고 있다.
Is the translation correct? A little bit. Is the translation correct, Jong Song Lee?
Repeat.
A little. Okay. So maybe I'm gonna use neighbor next time. Okay. So when you use your data, you have to know the limitation and it should be willing to ask for help. It could deal with imperfect information and of course when you ask question to a statistician, it should be professional. Okay, so okay, so now let's proceed to the statistical challenges. Okay, they say that the statistics is difficult because it will interpret a lot of data and it has a lot of formula. But as we go along with our discussion, number one, we have a language barrier. As much as I wanted to discuss the whole concept of statistic, but it is in English, okay, it would be difficult for other students. That's why we will simplify statistics, okay? We will simplify statistics, okay? So some of the challenges, sometimes the data is not correct, the data is imperfect or not perfect. Okay, so there are some limitations that say the data is intended only for Chinese students. Therefore, the result of the statistics is applicable only for Chinese students. Okay, so sometimes the data is limited. Let's say it is only related or applicable with male or female or young age from 10 years old to 15 years old. So that is the challenge. So your result of statistics focus only to a particular group of respondents, okay, not in general, okay, because of the limitation. Okay, so some challenges of statistics is about ethics. Okay, some people, they don't use statistic right. Okay, they are not honest. Okay, so they tend to discriminate because they want, let's say, they're going to make a survey that Africans are really intelligent. Or this is the result of survey. The result shows that Africans are intelligent than Asian. Okay, so sometimes people just are making this kind of survey to promote their personal interests. Okay, so that is what we call, sometimes they have some biases. Okay, they are doing some unfair activities like bias. Okay, this is the word bias or unfair. Okay. Can you read this? Say yes, please. Can you read what I am writing? Say yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so you read. Okay, so this is some of the challenges. So that's why when you make a data, gathering data is kind of challenging. Okay, that's why some of the people are doing some shortcuts. You know, shortcut. When we say shortcuts, they do not go with the process. Okay, so next, okay, working in teams. Okay, your final requirements is you're going to make a survey. Okay, survey about a subject related to coronavirus. Okay, so let's say the perspective of the students, okay, of their studies during coronavirus. So you may ask the students about how they cope up with the situation during coronavirus, or how many students like online, how many students doesn't like online. Okay, so and then you're going to interpret that, and it will be done per group. What makes it challenging, professor, because some students do not participate. Some students do not participate with the activity. Okay, so one of the challenges also is using consultants. Okay, the opinion might be different from one consultant to another. Okay, so some companies expect their employees to be able to interpret the results of statistical analysis even it was completed by an outside consultant. Because nowadays, you know what the problem? You can buy a research. Not the statistics are being used in research writing. Some people are only buying this kind of research. Okay, so and sometimes the challenge is how are you going to communicate with numbers. Okay, so the last part. Okay, statistics is very essential part of critical thinking because it will help us understand the results from evidence from reality. Okay, so you could see here. Okay, so you have to test the idea, compare it with evidence. Okay, they say African, before the result is African is intelligent than Asian. Okay, so we have to test that kind of idea. Is it true or false? And if the result is false, we have to check it with evidences. What are the evidence or proof, okay, that will tell your result is correct? Okay, so another one is empirical data. Okay, the result might be coming based from observation and experiments, and also depending on the materials that we use. Okay, so next. Okay. Okay, so there are the last part is pitfalls. Okay, when we say pitfalls, wait a minute. Okay, so these are some of the danger. Okay, these are some of the danger. Okay, Tian, can you read in Korean? Listen, explain common statistical pitfalls. Tian?
공통 통계적 함정 위험을 나열하고 설명.
Okay, so the first one is conclusion from small samples. When you make a research, let's say 5 people, okay, that's only very few number. Let's say a group of 10 patients, okay, it is dangerous, okay. The minimum number of the respondents of a survey is 100. Okay, 100. Okay, but of course, normally it should be 20% of the population. Let's say there are 10,000 female students in KMU. So you have to get at least the 20%. So what is the 20% of 5,000? That is 1,000. So you need to ask 1,000 people to generalize your result. That is one of the hazard. Okay. So next, number 2 is non-random samples. Non-random samples. Okay. So example, heart attack patients without defining match control group. Okay, so when you do a statistic, there must be a particular variable and non-variable data. Age, gender, height, kilo, number, quality. So there must be a specific data. Okay, and therefore, you could not conclude a particular result in only for a non-random sample. Okay, I'm just going to ask all of you. I'm going to select a lot of people, not randoming you. When we say random, we have to categorize. Okay, group of female, group of male, group of Asian, group of Korean. So there must be a random population. Okay, so next, okay, conclusions from rare event like what happened now here in in COVID-19. The results of death cases in COVID-19 is different from the result of of the pandemic of SARS, okay, in Hong Kong, China. Okay, so they have a different situation. So even though they have the same result, but different situation, it's kind of different meaning. That is the conclusion from rare events. Okay, you could not say, oh, it happens in China. It will also happen in the Philippines. Okay, so it would depend on the situation and the resources. Okay, so next is poor survey method. You have to make a good survey instrument. Okay, these are some of the danger. If you use wrong method, definitely you will have a wrong result. Okay, next is assuming causal link. Okay, you could not assume, okay, one incident to another incident. I am saying is that the result is different from different situation. The result is different from one data to another data. Okay, and second to the last is generalization to individual. You could not say just men are taller than women. Okay, women are intelligent than men. Okay, so we don't do generalization. Okay, we don't do that because individually the data has its own characteristic. Okay, and this I okay, so second to the last is unconscious bias. Okay, so you have to be very careful with the data that you are going to use. It sometimes the decisions is not fair. Okay, again, the result in data from men to women is different. The result of young age to old age is different. Okay, and lastly is that the challenge, okay, in statistic is also related with significance versus important. Is it significant? Is it important? Or it has a good meaning? Okay, when we say significantly different, it should have a result. It should follow a result and corresponding equivalent of the result. When we say important, okay, will it has an effect or no effect? Okay, so that could be an importance. Okay, so this activity or this discussion is recorded, and okay, this activity is recorded and you can watch this again in YouTube for your further understanding of our topic. I am going to record this and you could watch this. And we are already done with chapter 1. Okay, so it's fast, right? So on our next meeting, we will try to have an activity that will help you fully understand what is trade statistics. Okay, any question? Do you have any question? 질문 있어요? Question? None? No questions. Okay, so since this is just only our second day of discussion, you can watch again the video in YouTube. I'm going to give you the link in our CTL. If you have any other questions, if you have any other clarifications, please send me an email and I will answer your questions. Okay? So make sure that I had checked your attendance. Make sure that I had checked your attendance. I have 13 students, 12 students attended. Okay. Lee Song Jo, Kim Che-un is absent. Okay. Park Jong-un, Zhang Haoyuan. Okay, is again absent. Then Tang Wan Shu, Lushin is there. Lin Lin, are you in there? Maliang, absent. Okay.
네,
Park
네,
Shan-Zhao, yes.
I want to hear. Want to.
Okay. Fang Shan-Zhao, are you there? Absent. Eugene. Ding Ling. Who is Ding Ling?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Where are you? Ding Ling, please speak up.
Yes.
Lin Lin. Is that Lin Lin or Fang Lin Lin? Because I have two Ling Ling. What is your student number, Ling Ling? Your student number.
你的学号
Ah, okay. 462. Ah, there you go. Okay. So, Lin Lin Fa. Okay. So, Lu Yumi is there. Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay. Dwyer. Yan Irwi of Sa. Absent. Okay, so I already checked your attendance, and please let me know if I did not check your attendance, okay? So we're going to meet next meeting, and please watch the video for the recap or for you to be able to review our discussions, okay? No questions? That's it for today, and keep safe, everyone. Bye-bye.
바이바이.
Thank you,
Bye
thank
bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
수고하셨습니다.
Bye-bye. Yeah.